Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. So according to Gareth A. Davis, there are negotiations going on behind the scenes for Dave Allen to face Joseph Parker in his next fight. Bear in mind, this is coming off the back of Frank Warren revealing that they were very close to signing Dillian Whyte versus Joseph Parker 2 before Dillian Whyte diverted and signed to fight Moses Itama instead. There have also been talks for Parker Chisora 3, and perhaps those are still ongoing, and Dave Allen versus Deontay Wilder. So I'm going to assume that Allen versus Parker is by no means nailed on to happen. In any event, it's a very random matchup, and in a way, it kind of makes sense for both guys. Oh yes, it does. It makes sense for Dave Allen for obvious reasons, because it would be a big opportunity, probably a career-high payday. There'd be no pressure on him because he'd be expected to lose. I mean, just think about it. You beat a ranked novice like Johnny Fisher, and your reward is getting a Joseph Parker fight. I mean, talk about hitting the lottery. So yeah, it makes sense for Allen, and it makes sense for Joseph Parker. Why? Because Joseph Parker is in a holding pattern right now. He's in the air, circling the runway, and he hasn't been given permission to land. And by land, I mean get a shot at the heavyweight title. He's interim champion, but the two belt holders, Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois, are tied up at the moment fighting each other for a second time. Joseph Parker's last fight was against Martin Bakole, but prior to that, he was sitting on the shelf for quite a while. So a Dave Allen fight would be a stay busy against the guy who's basically a journeyman, but he's a high-profile journeyman, which means presumably more money for Joseph Parker than he would get if he was fighting a miscellaneous journeyman. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense for both guys. It's a fight which, of course, I would expect Joseph Parker to win and win comfortably. Yes, it is heavyweight boxing. You can never count out somebody who can punch and who comes to actually fight completely. So Dave Allen would have a chance, but I wouldn't give him any more than a 5% chance against Joseph Parker. And by the way, I don't blame Joseph Parker for not taking on the Caballeros of the world or any other top dangerous contender right now, because he's fought dangerous people to get into the position he's in right now as interim champion, basically mandatory challenger. I've got no issue with mandatory challengers sitting on their position until they get their title shot, because as I say, they fought hard to get there. Now, once you become champion, I'm talking about proper champion, full champion, then things change. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you are obligated to fight the best available opponent each and every time you step out to defend your belt. But Parker's not there yet. He's interim champion, basically a glorified mandatory. I'd have no issue with him fighting Dave Allen. Just a tick over while he waits for that title shot, whether it's a shot against the winner of Usyk Dubois 2 or a fight for a vacant belt, or perhaps he just gets elevated to full champion if Usyk or Dubois get stripped after their rematch. So yeah, it's a weird fight, but it's a fight that makes sense, in my head at least, for both guys. But what say you? Perhaps you'd really prefer to see Joseph Parker fight Derek Chisora for a third time, or Dave Allen fight Deontay Wilder, or Joseph Parker fight somebody else. Maybe you're not happy with him sitting on his interim/mandatory position until his title shot gets called. Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Are you surrounded by mindless bots in human form who adhere to the norm and blindly conform? Who swallow all the mainstream BS and actually ridicule you for questioning things? Do you wish you had more free-thinking individuals in your life to network and converse with? Well, look no further. We're right here. Come and join the Brotherhood of Reason on Patreon. You'll gain access to my weekly topical content where we take deep dives on an endless variety of subjects, as well as my vast back catalogue of podcasts, videos, interviews, movie decodings, and my Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You'll also get to talk and network with myself and hundreds of other people in our members chat. You can enjoy all this via the Patreon app or on desktop, and download all my podcasts in high-quality MP3. There's no contract, no commitment. You can cancel at any time, just like Netflix, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Just download the app from the Play Store or the App Store, or simply visit patreon.com on a web browser. Then head on over to my page and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. All the links are in the description box below. And just a quick money-saving tip for Apple users. If you purchase your Patreon subscription on the desktop site or on Android, then you'll avoid the ridiculous 30% fee that Apple charges for purchases made on the iOS app. So if you're on iPhone or iPad, save yourself some money by buying your subscription on the actual Patreon website or on Android, because it's a lot cheaper. Once you've made that initial purchase, you can then use the Patreon app on your iPhone or iPad thereafter to access and enjoy your content as normal.